What's up, gamers? We're here for week 5 of the YCL. We're playing against Kiwi and Team Tempest. I've got my little brother here with me for this one. And we're gonna have a good time. Kiwi and I are both locked for playoffs already, so there's not a whole lot of stakes here. But hopefully it's a fun one. Hopefully he's searching via LAN, because we connected real fast for the rules, but let me check that. But yeah, so Team Tempest. He's got Kyurem, which I'm very worried about. Beyond that, there's nothing too crazy. Volcanion's also an issue, actually. Those are the two big threats. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, Kyurem and Volcanion are the two things that I'm most worried about. But good luck to Kiwi. And I'd like to keep the undefeated season alive. He brings the Braviary for my Spectre, which is annoying, but fair. No Kyurem is sick. That makes me happy, because Freeze Dry was not fun to deal with. No Ferrothorn either, which is kind of nice. Wigglytuff's not real useful in this. I can use it as a Volcanion switching, I guess, which is kind of nice. I expect Galvantula lead, probably. I think this thing matches up pretty well against all the possible leads. If you lead Rillaboom, we just go into Corviknight. And good luck to him. Drapion's also annoying, just because it's faster than our Nidoqueen, and Nidoqueen's our best way to hit it. But Toxic Spikes aren't too bad because we do have a grounded poison type. His offense looks to be Volcanion, Rillaboom, and Drapion with me, I guess. I expect to Intimidate on the Hitmontop, which is why we're Mirror, Armor, Corviknight. And yeah, we'll hop in. Is this a Rillaboom? Braviary. Okay, that's kind of surprising to me, because I thought this would be a Spectre switch in, but I'm totally fine with this. Ice Beam is very free against his team. Volcanion is the only thing that takes it, and we outspeed a Volcanion. So I'm going for an Ice Beam. We should live any one hit, and if he's not fast, then we outspeed. He has to be max speed to outspeed us. But like, if we can get this thing below 50%, then it can't take a Dark Pulse, and Spectre starts looking very scary for him. I feel like this could be a Scarfer. That wouldn't shock me. I'm not sure what he was expecting to lead. Okay, that's fine. That's not going to do any damage to us, and we'll get a free Ice Beam off. What do I think comes in here? It could be the Volcanion for sure. I don't think Galvantula wants to come in. Drapion might, because we aren't going for Earth Power here. Drapion would be annoying if it comes in, but it'll still take a good chunk from Ice Beam. If Rillaboom comes in, it's dead. I don't think that thing comes in at all. Hitmontop also makes sense. Volcanion. Okay, I'm just going to Earth Power this thing. He has to be Scarfed out. So that looks very bulky, but that's 4 times resistance, so that's kind of fair. We could just switch into Lantern, honestly. I think that's fine, because we don't really need Lantern for anything besides this. It's nice for Galvantula, but Wigglytuff also makes sense, I guess, so we can get our rocks up. Since Kyurem isn't here, I'm actually going to go into this, because it's max Cadet, we can actually get rocks. We do outspeed that thing, so if we wanted to go for Earth Power, we could, but I don't think it kills. Yeah, it's Assault Vest, so we wouldn't have killed. Lantern was pretty safe there. I'm wondering what he thought was coming in. That did a lot of damage. That's annoying. But we should live one more and get our rocks up. And this thing can't defog, and it takes 25%. This could kill us. I'm not sure. It doesn't. Sweet. And he's going to kill us here, but we'll just teleport out. That's not a big deal. Again, this Wigglytuff wasn't doing anything for us, really. Knockoff would have been nice, but we don't have it. What do we have to hit this thing? We can go into Lantern pretty safely. I'm sure he has Earth Power, but a Volt Switch will put it in range of a lot of things. Or a Thunderbolt. Because we are also Assault Vest on our Lantern. Okay, that's fine. It would have been nice if we lived that, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go Lantern. Because if we can put this in range of everything, that's great. I don't really need to Volt Switch because we can Hard Switch into Corviknight, that's not a big deal. And I want to get more damage off on this thing as possible. I do expect Hitmontop to have Rapid Spin. The fact that it's not Assault Vest is kind of nice, though. He's really thinking about this one. Which means he might switch out, which would be annoying. I'm pretty sure he didn't bring him over. Okay, he stayed in. Sweet. And he went for Steam Eruption. That's great. I'm not sure what he was expecting there. No burn is very nice. Oh, that's so much damage. We probably could have killed this thing with Nidoqueen, honestly. But that's fine. We can just full switch out now. He can Earth Power. That's not the biggest deal since he'll be chipped down a lot. And I feel like he doesn't stay in here since another Thunderbolt looks like it kills. Yeah, sweet. So we'll keep the momentum up. Perfect. And if he wants to Rapid Spin, we'll punish him big time. I feel like Sludge Wave honestly kills this thing. Corviknight's the safer play. I'll go into this. I don't think it lives, since Lantern did so much. This thing's lefties. Okay. Corviknight was probably the play now that I look at it, but I'll just go into it now. Okay, yeah. I should have gone to Corviknight for sure, but it's not the worst. Because he takes Rocky Helmet Chip, and we can use her now. And since Kyurem isn't here, the rocks aren't as important anyways. Perfect. Galvantula comes in, which is nice because we can go straight into Nidoqueen on this. And this thing will get smoked by it. We could also go Urshifu because it will outspeed. What do we need Urshifu for? I guess Drapion switches in pretty safely against it, so we'll go into this. I'm willing to take a Energy Ball, is probably the best it can do against us. It could set up Sticky Webs, but we have Defog. Sludge Wave or Flamethrower better here? I think Flamethrower is. That's fine. We can Defog with Corviknight whenever Hitmontop or Rillaboom comes in. Let's go. And he doesn't have a great switch into us. Because we outspeed the Volcanion, Rillaboom, Braviary, Drapion all get smoked, and Hitmontop's low. Alright, I'm gonna go into the bird. We don't need to risk it. This thing's kind of scared if it starts setting up, but I think Corviknight should be able to handle it. I think knockoff is worst case scenario, and that's still fine. And it lets us get rid of terrain when we defog. I guess you could double out into Volcanion, but since we're not really using our speed right now, it's not a big deal. Swords Dance is a bit scary as well, but I think it's okay. Oh, Grassy Glide, perfect. That's doing 0. He's taking damage from it. Is he Life Orb? No, he's not. Okay. And yeah, we just defog here. Because the webs are gone permanently now because the Galvantula's dead. Volcanion's probably coming in here. We'll just go in the Lantern. Oh, Drapion. Okay. It's a bit more annoying, but it's not that bad. It could Swords Dance here. It could Agility. Those are probably worst case scenario. Knockoff. I think I'm okay losing the Rocky Helmet just because it means that the Rillaboom can't hit us that hard anymore. So I'll just U-turn out. Yeah, that's what I expected. And it did 0. This thing looks very defensive. I could go Nidoqueen, but we don't really want to take a knockoff, but I think it's totally fine to do that. Because we could also outspeed because it looks so bulky. And we can just Earth Power. Black Sludge, yeah. I don't think this thing's very fast. It's probably his other Horse answer, so it might be especially defensive, but honestly, I'll take the damage on this. We haven't changed moves yet either, so we might think we're Scarfed. Although based on the damage we did, no, I don't think it would matter because I think Galvantula's. Oh wait, no, we didn't outspeed the Galvantula, so I think he knows that we are Scarfed. We do outspeed, sick. Because that means we didn't lose our life orb before we hit it. Yeah, perfect. That was a lot this way. So I expect Rillaboom to come back in here because it's really his only way to hit this. Yeah. And we go right back to the bird. And now that we don't have an item, he shouldn't be able to do anything to us. He can U-turn and he's not punished by it now, I guess, but it's whatever. I think U-turn is risky because we can destroy whatever comes in if we stay in. But I do expect a U-turn. Yeah, that's fine. We have switches to Volcanion and Hitmontop. If Hitmontop comes in, I'm just going to Roost. Hitmontop would be great, but Volcanion's definitely coming in here. But Lantern's free. Is that Braviary? No, it's Volcano. Okay. Yeah, we just go straight into Lantern. He can Earth Power. That's risky, though. I expect a Flamethrower or Steam Eruption. Because this is his only way to kill the bird. Yeah, perfect. A burn would be annoying, but not the end of the world. He didn't get it again. Nice. And we just Volt Switch. Also, I think we've officially clinched the first seed overall because we got 2 kills. And I think the only way he could take it from us was getting a 5 or a 6-0. So I think we've clinched the first seed already at this point, but we want to win. He stays in, that's fine, because he's in range of everything at this point. So Lantern's done its job. And we just go into Nidoqueen because we outspeed it. And we Sludge Wave. Actually, after the Grassy Terrain recovery, he might take that, so we might have to go for Earth Power. I feel like he doesn't take it. But yeah, it's not worth the risk. If he goes into Braviary or Rillaboom, it's fine. I feel like he switches out, but again, it's not worth the risk. Because it's also not worth the risk for him, I don't think. Okay, that's fine. So we sack off Hitmontop? Yeah, perfect. Now this thing will live, but not for long. Because we'll outspeed it. He can fake us out if he wants, but like, there's Grassy Terrain. And we can Sludge Wave now. Urshifu also looks really good here because we're Scarfed, the Drapion is down, and this thing is low, and this thing's gone. So yeah, Urshifu looks great now. Nothing wants to take wicked blows. And he has to go back into Rillaboom. Or Braviary. Braviary can come in here, I guess. But we're at such high health that I feel like he probably doesn't kill. We do have to keep Corviknight alive. That's the only real thing right now. I think I'm content to just Ice Beam this thing. I feel like we live from it. Well, oh, we do! Oh, yeah. Perfect. And this is why I like Nidoqueen over Nidoking. Big Delphox, man. So now it's just the Volcanion on the Rillaboom. Rillaboom has to come in here. We're probably in U-turn range, so we can go for that and go into Volcanion, which is fine. I just go into Corviknight here. He can get another KO by U-turning out, but that's fine. But yeah, whatever he does, we bring this in whenever Rillaboom is in and take it out whenever it's not. Drain Punch, okay. That does decent damage, but not enough. And we Roost here. Not even close. And we just keep roosting, and once the terrain goes away, then we have speed with, like, we can destroy it with everything as well. And here we can Brave Bird pretty safely. It might be better. Yeah, it's better to go for one more Roost. And then we'll Brave Bird. Because there's not a real point for it until the terrain is gone. Yeah, Corviknight's nasty against his team. His top tier that he didn't bring was a Grass Steel type that couldn't touch this thing either. Kyurem would have done pretty well because we are physically bulky, but it was really his Galvantula and Molga, which are both pretty low tier Pokemon that can actually hit us. And now we can Brave Bird. I have no idea how much this does. Oh, that's a lot. If this is the last turn of terrain, I'll U-turn out. Yeah. Because now we can get 2 kills for Spectre, I think. Well, if he switches out, then we can't, but... If he switches out here, he could still have a chance, honestly, because we are so low on Corviknight. But I feel like we live a Grassy Glide with Urshifu. Oh, he didn't switch out. Okay. And then, yeah, that's game. Good game to Kiwi and Team Tempest. We finished the season 5-0, which is sick. I think the only other person that did that was Mountay, which is cool. And we'll move into playoffs. I think this gives us a first round bye, if I remember the playoff format correctly. And this was a 5-0 as well. Wigglytuff again, the only Pokemon that fainted, which is kind of par for the season. But yeah, real happy with this. And I guess I'll see you guys here in 2 weeks for playoffs. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Bye, y'all.